celebrate that with the immaculate vibes that we bring to the table on every Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, I hope everyone is having a fantastic one. I know I am. And I'll tell you all about it in a brief moment. That's right. Yeah, it's thick. It's a thick Friday. All right. Yeah, if you like the weekend's Thank You Union, which we will be. We'll be talking to, one of the major union people in the United States of America, Sean O'Brien, later today. And I will ask him about the weekends and whether he celebrates or not. Anyway, but I digress. First and foremost, this is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in the world of Hasanabi Piker in between the time period where I pressed the stop streaming button and pressed the start streaming button. And yesterday I pressed that stop streaming button a lot earlier than I normally do. That's right. I pressed that button way earlier than I normally would, freaking a lot of people out. Talk to you about that in a brief moment. So, I ended the broadcast early yesterday after doing an hour. This is like a unique moment. This is a unique moment for me. Okay. If I'm being for real, you guys know this already. I normally never end the broadcast after an hour, but I had to because I was not only incredibly tired, drugged up, but also on top of that was in a tremendous amount of pain. I did not take the oxy. I hit up my dentist. I was like, yo, dentist, doc, things are not looking too great over here. Okay. I'm bleeding out. What the hell is going on? I slept for a couple hours. After I ended the broadcast, I went upstairs and immediately went to bed because I was in so much pain. And afterwards, I called the doc up. Austin was complaining the entire time, of course. He showed up and he was like, well, I came early because I thought you would be streaming. Why didn't you tell me you'd be... Why don't you tell me you'd be... Wait, hold on. That's crazy. Hold on. Uh-oh. Sorry. He was upset that I was in my bedroom sleeping, trying to let the pain subside. And in any case, I woke up, called the doc. Doc said, yeah, it's all good. All you need to do is hit that double Advil, single Tylenol cocktail, and you'll be fine. And that's precisely what I did. And actually, it's been feeling pretty good. I've been feeling a lot better today as well. But drugs are never the answer, bud. They are for me. But yeah, is Austin coming on the broadcast? No, he left already. He left the state already immediately. But yeah, I digress. I did the drug cocktail. The bleeding is still like there's a little bit of baby bleeding. It's not a big deal, but I'm not off the perky. I didn't take the perky because I was scared that I would become a drug addict because I have very addictive personality. So I never want to take them perkies unless it's like unimaginable pain, like tremendous pain where it's like clearly the over the counter stuff's not working. But yeah, I don't want to be perked up. I don't want to be a perked up shouty. I don't want to be like ninja off the perk. I don't want that for my life. I don't want that for myself. Yeah, I heard Elon and AFD leadership talking about how Hitler was a socialist because they are the stupidest people on the planet. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. Shot the podcast last night. We had Jason the Ween in the building. Jason the Ween came through, clutched up. And no, we're really good. We have a banger podcast for you guys coming out on Monday as always. But aside from that, I went to bed last night, woke up this morning, walked Kaya around, you know, because there's like limited amount of activity that I can engage in due to the situation with the fires. So you know, have you played Luffy Rivals game? No. You can vent. Don't worry about the news. New Marvel Rivals drop today when you're hopping on. I will. Will the fires affect the Japan trip? No, they won't. Why would they? The Japan trip is in like 2 weeks. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got in terms of personal news. You know, I had a Hollywood meeting that I was supposed to have with a dude. I'm not gonna say which movies he's worked on. He's wanted to work with me for some time now, and apparently he had to evacuate. So we had to cancel that meeting this morning. But other than that, I've just been kicking back, trying to recover and do everything in my power. Don't forget your latest collab. Why was this AI on my Twitter? Wait, what? I think people need to eliminate AI in its entirety. What the hell are people doing? Anyway, but call your goons to keep TikTok up. Yo, I wanted to keep up. I wanted to stay up. But in any case, that's it. I'm here. I'm ready to go. I'm live. I'm alive. And we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on in the world. So we are going to be talking about all of it. I think we should just get it popping ASAP because we got a lot to talk about. Okay. Hassan Piker Oscar win? Never. I will never win an Oscar. You've been saying Kamala's career is over because she's a loser with no momentum, no motion, but doesn't that just make her the perfect Democratic candidate at this point? As far as the party is concerned, I mean, okay, that's kind of funny and kind of sad. I don't even want to think about that. Okay. Um, yeah. But it's Friday. It's Friday. Um, we're here. We're live. We're alive. Okay. Bro, you good? I'm not the best. Did Timasius send a link or not? I'm not the best. I'm still in pain, but it's nowhere near as bad. It's nowhere near as bad as it was. But overall, you know, it's better than yesterday. So it'll be all right. Oh, Mayo Higa went viral. I did not realize drinking a hot beverage when you're cold actually makes you warmer physically. I thought people just like hot drinks because of the vibe. That's awesome. What the fuck? Y'all, this is embarrassing. Please stop. I understand it now. I'm the founder and executive director of a conservation education nonprofit. By the way, go follow Alvea Sanctuary. Yeah, that's a crazy way to promote your sanctuary after going viral on the timeline for not knowing like basic things. What's it like doing adult stuff like dance and stuff in the middle of a natural disaster? I don't think people understand. Los Angeles is ginormous. And it's really interesting because like while on the one hand you got like massive places that like places where a lot of people live are being evacuated. Like if you are in the middle of the city like I am, there's basically nothing. Like it's as though it's not happening at all. And it's really interesting. Like I said, like the trash got picked up. You know what I mean? LA is so ginormous that on the one hand, you can have a part of Los Angeles like completely on fire. There are so many other parts of LA that are just actively working. Yeah. The only issue for us at this point, if you're in an area that's not supposed to be evacuated, is obviously the smoke and the air quality. But even that, depending on how the wind patterns work, even that could be not as bad. Bro, I live in Texas and I have friends abroad asking if I'm okay. Yeah, it's kind of funny because, especially Europeans don't understand how large America is in general, but they certainly don't understand how large Los Angeles is either. But it's extra funny when they go, "Oh, dude, what's up with the, what's going on right now with where you're at?" Like, you could be in like Texas and people will be like, "Yo, chill." But right now, my air quality is moderate. It's not that bad.